Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, March 26th, so I'm hoping you're having a great morning already. I'm having a great morning already. I was reading Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. She's a researcher and has a few TED Talks out on vulnerability and shame. They're amazing. You can search them on YouTube. I definitely recommend checking them out. Well, yesterday when I was reading, I decided I just wanted to share something that Brene talked about in the very first few pages of her book that I thought was just amazing. And here it is. I'm just going to read it straight out the book and then just kind of give my opinion about it and see what you think. So she's talking about vulnerability. Vulnerability is not a weakness, and the uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure we face every day are not optional. Our only choice is a question of engagement. Our willingness to own and engage with our vulnerability determines the depth of our courage and the clarity of our purpose. The level to which we protect ourselves from being vulnerable is a measure of how our fear and disconnection. It's a measure of our fear and disconnection. When we spend our lives waiting until we're perfect or bulletproof before we walk into the arena, we ultimately sacrifice relationships and opportunity that may not be recoverable. We squander our precious time and we turn our backs on our gifts, those unique contributions that only we can make. Perfect and bulletproof are seductive, but they don't exist in the human experience. We must walk into the arena, whatever it may be, a new relationship, an important meeting, a creative process, or a difficult family conversation, with courage and the willingness to engage. Rather than sitting on the sidelines and hurling judgment and advice, we must dare to show up and let ourselves be seen. This is vulnerability. That is daring greatly. So when I read this last night, it made me think of the person that I was a few years ago, prior to becoming who I am now, that I definitely wasn't that person that went out there and was vulnerable enough with where I was. I definitely probably squandered precious time, whatever gifts I could have offered up to people, the unique contributions that only I can make. I definitely feel like was me a few years ago and even now. So think about that today. Think about how your vulnerability can make you be happy. Today's hashtag is be happy. So the first step to becoming happy is today, be vulnerable. So what have you squandered? Thank you. Have a great day.